This is a photo taken from nasa.gov. Watch what happens when we take it and open it in Photoshop, then adjust the exposure up. Now let's try with this one, supposedly taken from Apollo 17. Notice how the background stays completely black and there is no exposed light coming from the edge of the Earth except for a few specks on the bottom. Now watch what happens with this one. Specks of stars perhaps, but what on earth are these lines here? Now let's try with a real photo of the moon that I personally took. Notice the aura around the moon and the dots of overexposed light. And this one I also took. Again an aura around the moon and dots of overexposed light. Now I'm going to re-download this Apollo 17 blue marble photo and put it into Photoshop again to show I'm not editing the photo in any way. I'm going to adjust the exposure up again, and look, same result, the background stays completely black, indicating this is Earth pasted onto a black background. Now, I'm going to show evidence that the moon is not a solid rock, and is see-through. I'm going to take this photo of a phased moon I took, and watch, something interesting happens on the shadowed part of the moon. Notice how the sky here, and the phased part of the moon here, look identical. Shouldn't we be seeing some of the rock where the shadow should be? Now let's take this video of the moon, and freeze the video. Then overexpose the frame. See how the sky here, and the moon here are again identical. Now let's take this one from a telescope and do the same thing. Now look what happens when I apply the same thing to this ball that I've cast a shadow on. You can clearly see the ball indeed has a shadow cast on it, and the physical ball itself is blocking the black cloth under it.
One thing, you have a theory about the moon, and we expect to be able to get observable facts about the moon fairly soon. What is your theory?
Well, it is by now rather more than a theory. 10 or 11 years ago, I stated to various scientists that the moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, cosmic plasma, and that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958, and the situation now is coming close to a complete confirmation.
What will be the result if you're proved to be correct in your theories?
The result will be profound and decisive, because it will give proof that a complete reinvestigation of the laws of nature is necessary. Because if the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail. That means that the mass of the moon is less, far less than is currently assumed. It's in a different state of energy, and it has far less mass. That means there is no more explanation for the tides. If the moon, for example, had only a thousandth part of its current mass, then the tides would only be 2 inches high under conventional theories instead of sometimes 14 feet. And that means that if it is proved that the moon is a plasma, then all gravitational theories are out, and a new concept of the cosmos and of its laws has to be evolved.
Here is the moon in the daytime. Notice how you can see the blue sky through the moon. If you really think about it, shouldn't the moon here be black, if it is in the darkness of space?